Hey Venom, how are you? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing today. I know that I called off stream yesterday, and I can't remember if I streamed Monday. I'm assuming I did. I'm alright, I hope you're doing okay. Hey young lord. I'm alive. That's always good. Yeah, so no idea what we're doing today. No idea at all. But oh, stop that. Yeah, we're just gonna chill. I was gonna start Gree today, or Gris, or however it's called. I'm pushing that down a week. Just 'cause I do not feel well. But I don't want to cancel another stream because of this sort of thing. When I ended early on Monday, like it just doesn't I need to not do that for just in my own head. It's just not a good thing to do. Oof, same, my allergies are ruining me. Yeah, for me it's more depression. And all of the friendly things that come with depression in my case, which is a lot of shitty stuff. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much, Venom. I'm trying. I'm pushing myself a little bit today, but I feel like if you don't push yourself at all, you kind of just sit there. And I don't want to do that. I'm a little scared to do that, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, not sure what we're doing today. It's gonna be easy, whatever it is, cause I don't see this being a very long stream either. We're not doing Fury. I'm gonna try to do Fury on Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do Fury on Monday. We'll see. I might need to shelf Fury if I don't start getting much better. Because, or I'll keep doing it, but I'll do it for short streams because for some reason, like, I get to this point where I'm like doing okay in it, and then like something will happen inside me internally, and I'll start fucking up the game, and then I'm just like, I'm not gonna make any progress anymore because something isn't right inside of me. And then just nothing gets done. So, well, I'll see what I can do for you guys. You're doing good, hon. I'm proud of you for trying. Thank you, Venom. Hope it doesn't cause too much harm. Hope you get better. Thank you so much, young lord. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything stupid, 'cause doing stupid things is not a good thing to do. So I don't know. Are you guys down for a mahjong stream? Cause I can just chat with, well, chat. We can just have a nice time with mahjong if you guys want. I have that Zuma game. What's stupid for you? Actively sabotaging myself, like just making myself much worse. Mahjong is good. All right. So let's do a little bit of that. I'll do a little bit of that, and tell you what. It's been a minute since we've done song requests. I'm gonna turn on song requests. So any music from an OST, relaxing mahjong is always good. Sweet. I have the mandate of chat. So any song from a video game, or just, or a remix of a video game song, all of those are fair game. Just give me the link in chat. Hopefully I'll have a mod around. Who clipped something already? Okay. Yeah, so just Celeste soundtrack, not the whole thing. Like you'd have to like pick a song from it. Like just put the URL in chat. Like keep it to around not more than 6 minutes, I'd say. We do this every like twice a year. And in the meanwhile, I'll just play my own stuff. Uh, yeah, I'll play my own stuff. Let's see what we've got here. Let me open that new tab. And yeah, give you time? Of course. Fucking there's no rush at all. Let's see. Kinda wanna start off with something chill. Let's see here. Yeah, this'll do. And let me get Mahjong up. We'll do... Oh god, I was about to uninstall it. Wolfie, what the hell are you doing? Alright, 1 second. Hold on. Apparently there's crazy lightning outside. And I'm kind of tempted to pause stream to watch the lightning. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love lightning. So I'll put the wait screen on and I won't be more than a little while. Just because this doesn't happen too often around here. So yeah, I'll be right back. There's lightning to be had. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Lightning is kind of important to me. I very much enjoy the lightning. It's just part of who I is. And that's all. Yeah. Alright, so... Anime is streaming, so if I need to stop short, I can give him to you guys. Cool. So let me see what this is about. Welcome back. Hey, some nobody. What's up? Yeah, sorry about that. I've been very depressed lately, and so, like, any cool thing that happens outside suddenly gets my full attention. Especially when it's a bunch of cloud-to-cloud lightning. Like, it just looked like the sky was... It was just throwing stuff back and forth. Ooh, I really like how this sounds. I have Celeste on my list of things to play soon. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but it is cute. Oh, right after Hotline Miami. The sky is angry. Hey, Zerp. So let me save to that, and I'll just keep that on. It's good as hell, yeah. Why do you want to capture devotion? Have I really not used it in this long? Well, it's not capturing it. Come on, OBS, work with me, baby. There we go. Was that hard? Alright, let me transform this, search the screen. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we'll just be doing a bunch of free play, honestly. We'll do normal sized. And we'll start with this one, why not? PSN done it again. Damn, I'm trying to lower my backlog of games, not increase it. Hey, Chaos Dragoon, how are ya? Alright, so that was good. By the way, song requests are on. They've, I think I've given the guidelines. I don't know if there's guidelines. I didn't even turn on my chat bot. I was, like, so not in my brain gonna stream today. I am all over the fucking place. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so it's gotta be... Well, hold on. It's gotta be from a video game soundtrack or the remix thereof. And, we'll do things that way. And I feel like that's reasonable. Song request, what's the guidelines? Just said so, but they should be, update now? No. Okay, cool. So Cry went live too? Awesome. That means lots of places I could potentially give you guys. Hey, Deathhound, what's up? Oh, wow. People are here today. Alright, let me see if I actually have the guidelines. Yes, I do. Holy shit. No. I will tell you exactly what they are. They're that. Oh. I don't know why... Well, this needs to be edited. Anyway. Alright, we're cleaning house. Yeah. So, submit that. Cool. And yeah, so how are you guys? Sorry, I've been like... I honestly like wasn't sure what I would be doing today. I honestly wasn't sure if I could stream. I've been having a lot of trouble just getting myself to do anything. If I'm being super duper honest with you guys. So, yeah, so this is interesting. There's so much crap going on all at once. You're doing far better than last week. Yeah. I wish I could say that. It's been like up and down in very violent ways for me. Like I'm kind of stabilized, but not quite. Like I'm just fluctuating around all the wrong numbers, really. Like, it's just taking me longer to recover than I anticipated, and that can be very scary. Alright, so I saw 3 threes. Are there actually 4, or are we stuck with 3? I think we're stuck with 3. I could make that, but I don't really want to yet. That's a thing that I can do. Oh, fuck the turkeys. We'll start with that. Alright, these green things are often not great either. I see that. Don't think that's there. After I came home from school, I just want to lay in bed the whole day after doing nothing. Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty exhausted too. Like, I've been doing a lot of research-related stuff, and I've been going through a lot of imposter syndrome where I don't feel like my best is good enough, even though everyone around me seems to think I'm doing really well. Alright, so that's a thing. I'll open that. Ooh. Okay, yeah. I'll change it to that right after that song ends. Good taste, Chaos. Yeah, so I've been dealing with imposter syndrome for that, and I think it worked, maybe not. No, it worked. Okay, so let me abort that. Switch it to this. There we go. And that. Alright, so that's cute as next. Thank you guys. Cause I wanna spruce up my old playlist. If I like a song that you guys give me, I'm gonna put it into the thing that I always rotate on when we do Ragnarok streams. But yeah, I've been... The way my PTSD has worked has been changing a lot in the past year and change. Due to things that have happened recently, due to just bad luck, due to just all sorts of stuff just happening relentlessly. And it's just, oh my god. Like, I'm a fighter and I'm not gonna give up on you guys, but Jesus Christ. It's a lot on a lot of days. And I try to shield you guys from it as much as possible, but sometimes I can't. And I worry, like, as a streamer, like, am I still making good content? Like, how long can I survive as a community leader in a place like this the way I am? And sometimes all that can be really hard to wrestle with. And... Sorry, that thing pauses every time I go add something to the queue. My shit's been fucked for a while, but I'm hanging out with friends tomorrow, so that'll be a nice distraction. Glad your stream goes down to 160 now. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Sam. And I hope that helps, dude. And if you, like, regardless of how I'm doing, if you guys need anything, never be afraid to ask. Like, if you say, hey, I need to talk, or hey, I'm not sure about something, can I get your opinion on it? Like, I'm totally, that's never a problem. That's never ever a problem. Oh, yeah, no, I'm right. So, okay, so that's that shit happening there. Pretty sure I matched that already, so I'm not saving it for anything. This 6 can go there. Community leader, I mean, honestly speaking, you guys sort of lead yourselves. You guys don't need my help. You guys are sort of awesome on your own. But when people look at a streamer's community, they sort of assume that the streamer is at the forefront. If I say I had a community leader, I feel like it would be Auxie more than myself at this point. Just because she's so charismatic and so, like, she's got it. And I don't know, like, but I'm considered the leader, apparently. Water, exactly. And I don't fault her for that. In fact, I owe Auxie pretty much my success, I think. I would not Anarchy no leaders. Okay, that might be the most accurate. We hold votes and then they don't matter because everyone ties them, and that's just sort of the way we live our lives. I mean, I'm not wrong. Can I recommend a song and say what game it was? Yeah, it's harder, but you could. You could. Whisper it to me so that it doesn't get lost in chat though, if you don't have a link. But if you don't have a link, I'm playing them through YouTube, so that would be a problem in and of itself. Okay. Do that. I'm just opening tabs. It's not from a game, but it's in a game. Which song? It's not from a game, but it's in a game. Huh. I mean, I guess that would be possible. I just didn't consider that as a common possibility. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a very obvious move. I know those things are triangulated. I could just get rid of them, but I feel iffy about that. Okay, that's where that west is. Okay, these sevens can really just fuck off. I'm just thinking, oh, okay. Oh wait, what? What is that? Here's an east, here's an east. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, okay. This too. Oh, I know why I didn't do that all that time ago. I immediately forgot the rules. Take your song off. Alright, and listen to your stream, not a problem, young lord. Thank you for listening to us. Kinda keeping from requesting something from the Doom contract. Was thinking about a Mahjong game with a Doom theme. Why am I weird? Aw. Do it, man. Don't let your memes be memes. Well, unluckily for you, I don't remember which song you mean. I'm gonna assume it's fine because some nobody. If you feel comfortable giving it to Snake, I'll take it, honestly, because I trust you and you are the source of a lot of good music. So even if it doesn't follow the rules completely, I would not really penalize you. Oh, whoops. I meant to frickin' move those to the back. There we go. So I'm not worried about you. Like, just generally, I hate, like, playing favorites, but you kind of deserve it at this point. Like, even if it did break the rules, I probably wouldn't take it off. Mahjong with Rip and Tear, oh boy, hope you can headbang and play Mahjong at the same time. Oh, I probably can. Alright, so this is the west thing going on. That was probably not worth what it cost. That doesn't reveal anything interesting. I really like what's playing now. It's really soothing. So, yeah, like, you guys have fun with it. And it's been a while since we've bonded as a community in this way. And I don't want to start something new. I just want to chill, and I feel like song requests... Oh, how long was it that I could have done that? Song requests are a good way to accomplish that goal, in my eyes. And I don't know. I'm just really grateful that you guys stick around even when things aren't the... Like, even when my gameplay isn't the greatest, even when my streaming quality isn't the greatest. It does mean a lot to me that you guys decide that it's worth hanging in there and supporting me. It's not falling on deaf ears, even if you don't realize what you're saying. Not to get all, like, sentimental and shit, but, you know. Sometimes you gotta say it. Mahjong and chill? I mean, that's how it started, man. Like, my first streams that I could do on my own was browser Mahjong. Does anyone remember those days? No. This was before anyone knew who the fuck I was. It was the only streams that Duke couldn't control. And I streamed him off of a MacBook computer. I'm just trying to keep it instrumental. Don't want to have Twitch overlords being mad with you. That's very sweet of you. Chaos. Oh, hey Soap. Yeah, let me put that go there. And yeah, new board. Yeah, basically, if it won't get me in trouble with Twitch, it's pretty much fine. Like, I'm a lot more laid back than the friggin' guidelines say that I am. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm excited to get into The Witcher 3. That's gonna be... I was supposed to start Gree this week, but now that I'm starting it next week, that's gonna be... It's gonna be some time before... I don't know. It's coming. It'll be soon. I don't know exactly when. Witcher 3 is big, though? Oh, I'm not doing it to complete it, dude. I'm not doing it for the story. I'm doing it for the side quests. I just need an open world game to fuck around and to counterbalance Fury and Hotline Miami and other shorter games like that where it's a lot of do. I just need something I can roam around in. I have no intention of finishing it on or off stream. I just want a game where I can wander about and fish and hunt and... Well, that doesn't have fishing, but I'm investing in Far Cry 5, which I've heard has both fishing and hunting. Waiting for it to go on sale on Steam. Unless, like, someone wants to get it for me. Don't get it for me. That's too much money. That shit's like $60. Okay, so this is over. I'll add that there. Wait a second. This is a repeat. There we go. Yeah, so that's coming up. Oh god, lyrics. Are you going the meme route and being like, well, The Witcher it's gonna be May? I mean, I don't think I'm gonna wait until May. I should start playing it before May. But I don't have any intention of finishing it. No. I'm just gonna do it for the fun of it. But whenever Fry. Yeah, we're just gonna call Far Cry Fry now. It's official. Whenever Fry drops to a reasonable price on Steam, I'll go ahead and start the fire. I'm getting confused between 5s and 6s. There's 1, 2, 3. No, it's triangulated, I think. Well, there's this 4. Oh my god, there's so much going on this board. But, yeah, we'll have that stuff going on, because I need an open world game. I got spoiled with Nier Automata and Okami all in a row. And now that I can't, like, do my normal thing where I fuck around in side quests, I've actually become... I feel like it's taken away from my streaming ability a bit. Like, I don't feel like I can... Because a lot of like what Fury is and a lot of what those kinds of games are is me focusing, trying to get good, trying to like not disappoint you guys. Whereas with heavy side quest games, you guys get to learn about me. And what my personality is like and how my decision making goes. And that's important too. And I don't know, like, it feels good to just get lost somewhere and just screw around, and I don't know. I might be weird about this. Like, I might be looking at this in a weird way. But I've really started to miss open world games. I love Fury, don't get me wrong. But, like, I need a little bit of that old medicine back in my life. So, I'll be starting The Witcher because I have it. But the one I really am interested in is Far Cry for the hunting and fishing. Horizon Zero Dawn, that's an open world game. Tell me more about it. I haven't heard a ton about it. And I'm also looking for something I can do single player. Like, I don't really want it to be like, I don't want it to become a way to socialize with me. I want it to become a way to generate content. It's on PS4. Oh. Well, I only have a PC, so sorry, dude. If I could, I would. That could be why I haven't heard of it much then. But yeah, no, I'm working with just a PC right now. And it's not a bad way to be doing things. There's still plenty I can do on the PC, but can't do everything. That's for sure. Like, I would have loved to play Red Dead Redemption. Hey, it's actually, what's up, dude? But Red Dead Redemption ain't exactly on my shit. So, Watch Dogs 2? Tell me more about that game. Like, just something I can lose myself in the side quests and get immersed in the environment. Like, I want a game where, like, the setting is gonna take my breath away. And I'm just gonna melt into the world like I did in Ogami and Nier Automata. Cause I miss the hell out of that shit, dude. I really do. And yeah. Death Edge Request is coming to stream. Wait, Death Edge Request? You might like that. It's not open world, but it's a big RPG. Huh. Grand Theft Auto. Is it on PC? Does it have fishing? Because if you tell me that game has fishing, I'm forced to actually consider it. Modern world game about a group of hackers who are quirky. Huh. Not recommend Watch Dogs 2. It's super dialogue heavy with a lot of downtime. Also, the soundtrack is bad. Oof. Alright. Noted. Definitely noted. Alright, so what's the deal with that? And then go here. Oh god, dearly beloved. Who put this here? Aw, man. Everyone get ready to cry. I love this song. I always start like swaying slightly when I hear it. It was not me. I love Dearly Beloved. No, I'm with you there, dude. I'm just giving crap to give crap. So that's not it yet. Can do this though. Side quests in Witcher 3 are the best part. 100%ing that game plus 100%ing all the DLC took about 250 hours. I'll be able to help if you get stuck. Hell yeah, thank you, dude. I don't know if I can afford the DLC. But yeah, I heard that there's hunting in it, which is nice, because I'm watching Cry play Red Dead Redemption, and I'm just like, if only you would hunt more, because I'm vicariously hunting through you. And then I was just like, wait, why don't I just get a hunting game and stream it? So, I was happy to hear that, like, just something with a lot of nature, a compendium, like, and just, I don't know, a lot of nature, I guess. Because I miss just the environment and the running around, and I don't know. Because, like, while Fury is beautiful, Fury just doesn't. Fury don't have that. It don't. It don't. And it shouldn't. It's not supposed to. But it don't. And, you know, is a thing that the Wolfie likes a lot. And it goes dearly beloved to Doom. Yeah, it probably will. Wait, I'm being very stupid about this whole thing. There we go. But yeah, like, I'm excited to get into The Witcher. I promised people I would play Gree. It's not a long game. It should take me 2 streams tops to do it and complete it. I am still completely blind about Gree. Hey, Thunder Kitty, what's up? I have no idea what the game is about, no idea what's in it, no idea about anything. Completely and totally blind. Don't know a damn thing about it. But I'll be doing it. I'll be doing that next week. I was supposed to do it this week, but I just didn't feel well. So I just wanted to do something easy where I knew I wouldn't have any technical wait. Is it downloaded even? Mystery game sounds fun. Zaps outside and before I lose power. Oh! I guess the thunder that was cloud to cloud here is cloud to ground where you are. Throwing shrimp on the Barbie for dinner. Nice. Yeah, no, let me make sure I have Gree downloaded, because that would be an epic fail if I didn't. Nope, didn't have it downloaded. Good job, Wolfie. Great. Awesome. We couldn't even play it today if we wanted to. Alright. Cool. Finish. I'm fucking downloading it now, I guess. Well, I'm installing it, rather. Yeah, so that wouldn't have worked even if I'd intended it to. It's like sweet music with happiness and friendship to kill everything with a fucking chainsaw that's on fire. Got it. I mean, isn't that basically what Ragnarok is in a nutshell? I hope I didn't screw myself with this. Oh no, this is a thing. Okay, that resolved itself pretty neatly. Well, here comes chainsaws and fire. Yeah. We're downloading the game I was supposed to play today. Oh god, here we go. A community of extremes? I mean, sometimes we're extremely moderate, too. I love living in the attic. I get to hear that rain assault the walls. I would love that. A hard rain is when I get, like, my best sleep, actually. Okay, so this is never gonna get 4th, so I can match that right off the bat. I'm trying to see if anything can. These 9s are a good candidate. 1, 2, 3. I'm not seeing the 4th one. I'm seeing a West match. That's okay. Extremely wholesome. That's very nice of you. I mean, I try to keep it that way because I've seen what soulless streams look like. I get my best sleep during earthquakes. Constant motion is relaxing. Extremely nonchalant. Extremely chill. Yeah, like, that's the sort of thing I strive for. I say over the heavy metal music in the background. Yeah, like, I don't know. So long as you guys are enjoying it, it doesn't really matter. And I think I've said this before, it doesn't really matter if I grow at all. Wow, you're already done downloading Gree? How small is this game? You were downloading for exactly 2 seconds. Damn. Is Gree a very small game? What is Gree? What am I doing next week? like 4 hours small? It was 4 seconds. Oh, 4 hours to play, not 4 hours to download. Oh, okay. It's small. Oh, okay. Then, I wish I weren't tired, because then I would have just gotten it out of the way this stream, but, like, it wasn't happening. On St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna have a story reading and a poetry stream. I have a couple that I've found that will do. If you guys want any poetry, you can suggest it there without costing any things. That should be on Sunday midday. Why did I say that? Yeah, but like the next stream I can sit down and stream for 4 hours, we'll just get Gree out of the way. Because that's just kind of been sitting on the list of like shit that Wolfie should do for a while. Are those after your Lucky Charms? You know, that might explain a bit. Better wear green or get pinched? We don't pinch people here, but it's highly suggested you get into spirit. Although I do ask that you keep the alcohol to a moderate level, if any at all. Just because I am bad at handling drunk people. Not bad at handling them, I just don't like to. Not that, I'm not saying that if you drink I don't like you, that's not what I'm saying at all. It's just like, you know, maybe you know. I don't know if you know. I kind of am just hoping that you know. I keep almost doing that and keep seeing that and keep changing my mind. And it's funny because it's happened like several times by now. Mean loud drunkies are no fun. Yeah, or like sometimes like overly friendly drunks kind of scare me too. Just where they're a little too friendly, if you know what I mean. That can make me uncomfortable. But like if you want to knock back some of the black stuff. No, that's coffee, isn't it? Like, if you want to have ethanol and watch the stream, totally fine. Just make sure that like you're still like that you're not all over the place and you're not likely to make anyone else super uncomfortable. That's all I ask. Yeah. Super simple thing, super awkward to say. Being around drunk people can cause anxiety due to potential uncomfortableness. Yes, thank you. I turn so bright red that the Kool-Aid man gets jealous about red I am. No harm in it. I'd probably turn red too. I've never actually had a drink. In my 22 and such years of life, I've never had an alcoholic drink. Being around, okay, I read that already. Park was quiet, the older mixing with the younger. Picnics mixing with the mahjong players. Then it happened, thunder clapped, the portal of hell opened, it had begun, pretty much. Which I guess is pretty redundant. I don't think it's redundant. I think it's just, I don't know, it's just the way life is. Like, some people get, like, anxious around drunk people, some people don't. I'm one of the people who do. It was actually a big problem when, back in the day when I was with Fig, if any of you were around that time, when she would do drunk streams, I just wouldn't talk to her until like the next morning when I was pretty sure she'd sobered up. I get to be the DD while DD is designated driver. While my friends get drunk. Let's see if I can't get punched again. Oof. I'm sorry, dude. Wait, this ended. Okay, the time signature made it sound like there was a lot more to that. Yeah, DD is designated driver. Or both. Drunk or designated driver, both. Oh, I love you guys. Never change. That being said, if you're the designated driver, please try to stay sober. I love you guys, and it would hurt my heart very much if one of you would just disappear and never return one day. Like, I know parasocial relationships are weird, but like, I do see all of you guys as my friends in some way. And I see you guys as individuals. Like, I don't know the same amount about all of you, but Like, if I were to wake up one day and go live and, you know, time went and I never saw your name again. Like, I think about people who haven't been here in a while. Dad was drunk, have a drink, don't be a drunk. Yeah. Like, I still think about people. You picked a shitty friend, I doubt it. Most people who say that they're shitty friends end up being some of the best friends I've ever had. Just toast in the wind. I'm never gonna forget the time I did that. But like, I do think about people who haven't been here in a long time. Like, for instance, Lord Tenderkill. He was one of the OGs. Pixel was one of the OGs. Mel used to come around here a lot more often. I miss the hell out of Caged. Definitely miss the hell out of Caged. And just, you know, you get to, more than you realize, you get to know people when you're up here doing this. Like, Venom is actually here now, but when Venom's gone, I miss Venom. It's just, you know, it's crazy how demographics change over time, and like, you find yourself sitting back and you'd be like, damn, they haven't come back in a long time, and you just think. Now, I've been lucky in that a lot, like, quite a few people have been gone for a long time and they'll randomly show up again. And like, I'll enthusiastically greet them, and I'll say, hey, I haven't seen you in a dog's age. Iron, Padfoot. Oh, both of them. Oh yeah, Desi. Oh, it's all rushing back to me. There's so many people. And like, I don't know if you hear it in my voice, but I actually, like, there's an emotional reaction that I have when, like, people are gone for a while and they come back. Like, it's like having an old friend back. They're always busy. Yeah. Perfect song for this Talk TVH. Oh yeah, I love that song. Last year my friend tried to hit on this girl. The problem was she had a boyfriend and he was sitting right next to her as he did this. Long story short, I apologized for my friend and got punched for my troubles. Ah, shit, Chaos. I'm sorry, dude. Also, is Lightning back, PogChamp? I thought I saw it. Could have just been a car. Ah, shit. But, whoa, this is loud. Is that as loud as it gets? Oh, okay, I think it is. But yeah, like, just make sure that when you celebrate safely, because we, or at least I, do care about you guys as individuals. Like, I know a lot of streamers who just talk about the numbers, like, oh, I have like 10 viewers per stream, and like, oh, this one I had like 6 or whatever. While that's sometimes helpful, it's not what really matters to me. I care about whether or not individuals decide to join, and then whether or not they stay. I've been hit before, just got to put on your big person pants and suck it up. Yeah, unfortunately. I've taken a few myself. It sucks, but it is part of life for many of us. And the numbers, Mason, what do they mean? No, but seriously, streamers are like that. Where they get in their head about numbers, and I was like that. I can still be like that every so often. Where I'll be like, alright, so my numbers went down. Like, am I doing something wrong with my streaming? Like, last month I had 20 subscribers, this month I have 9. Like, am I fucking something up? And then a lot of it is, when you're a small streamer, there's a lot of drift in your numbers due to random chance. People get busy, people lose internet, sorry, some. People, like, shit happens, people have school, you know, shit happens. And, oh, that was thunder. Cool. And like if people still persist and come, like, you start to realize that those numbers don't actually mean anything. It's the individuals that you should be focusing on. Why hit on people in real life anymore? We have internet now to meet people who are also looking for love. This is true, but that comes with its own risks and drawbacks. Definitely. But yeah, like, I don't know. All sentiment aside, you guys mean a ridiculous amount of me. A friend whose sisters will notice me and doing a running drop kick as hello. You're used to getting bumps, hits, and the occasional, welp, that hurt moments. Oof. Sorry, Chaos. I promise, should you ever meet me in real life, I will greet you with a deep bow and not do you any damage. Which is how I greet most people, actually. Holy fuck, that is either a truck or thunder. We might be in for a show that only I can see, chat. Oh yeah, I see it, my peripheral vision. Oh, if only my computer monitor was like 45 degrees to the right. 45 degrees to the right is where the edge of my window begins. I'm gonna run out of time because I was fucking around. Oof. Also because this board is actually trash. I mean, I could do that, but I'm scared that the 6 I'm looking for is... Oh, okay then. Well, then I wouldn't be able to do it anyway, so fuck it. This south is there, that 3 is over there, this 6 has no answer. That 1 is not gonna unlock anything. This might get me somewhere, but not really anywhere I need to go. I could do that. I don't really want to. It might not matter what I want to do at this point. Let's see here. We can get this out there, maybe? Let's try this. Don't actually see where this 9 is. That's not possible. Everything is... Oh, it's over there. And this 1 is under that. Alright, so then that means we're gonna have to do this, and there's no way to get that out. Oh, shit. Fuck my life. Alright, so I want to do this, want to do that, need to get that. That ruins that too. Alright, so everything I wanted to do is kind of trash. That goes there, this goes here. That, there, this. Ugh, I don't like how much time is left. Okay, hi. And boom. Okay. Use the sword next to your name more often. Yeah! Chaos, you could benefit from more use of that sword. Powerbomb City Chaos here. Wolf uses Deep Pow, it's super effective. Chaos feints. Oof. I mean, if you don't want a deep bow, Chaos, I can greet you in a way of your choosing, so long as it's comfortable for me. Can you take a picture on your phone and just post on the Discord? I probably could. If I'm, like, really fast. Probably not, though. Mind you, her sister is 5'0" and does more damage to her than... Oh god, hello! 1, 2... Oh, that's hella close. Well, hello, Lightning. How are you today? Good? Good. Great. Does more damage to her than me. She yells blonde torpedo before it, so I'd move out of the way. Rumble? Did you guys hear it? I can try to turn up my mic sensitivity, but then you guys might go deaf. From me. Oh, hello, torrential rainpour. Oh, hello, a lot of things. You heard the thunder? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we're having a lightning stream, guys. And I liked this song, so I'm adding it to the thing. You guys can keep... Oh, jeez. 1, 2, 3... Oh, you could do better than that. Odin be praised? Oh, hell yeah. Can you hear the rumble? Can you hear the thunder inside you? Can you feel the love tonight? Wrong song entirely. But yeah, no, there are very few things I love more than watching thunderstorms. So if I just pause the game and just gaze outside for a little while, do forgive me. It's almost a religious thing for me. Oh, and I hear the rain. I hear a lot of rain. Oh, wow. It's lighting up the whole sky. I wish you guys could all cram into my tiny little room and look at my big ass window. This is good. I love this. Rain means fresh snow in the mountains. Ooh. Also, the music is almost perfect for this moment too. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I got hypnotized by my love. My love the weather outside. Yeah, what was I talking about? Whoa. Hello, brain. You completely failed to do the shit you needed to do. Oh my god, hi. So pretty. Oh god, Wolfie focus. God damn it. Wait, is it playing right now? It's from the beauty that is called nature? I mean, we have Thunderstorm playing right now. If you want what's playing right now, it's this. Requested by someone? I don't remember. I haven't been really keeping track of who requested what. At all. But, yeah. Let's see. So I could do these 7s. I could probably do the 3s as well. Could do these 7s too. These 6 is triangulated. There's a lot that's triangulated. This is not. I could take out the turkeys. That's generally is okay, so that's now that's triangulated. These 2s can go. Alright. Did I get rid of the 1? No, I must have not, because it's still there. And I don't remember making a 1 match. I could have, probably. I do things without remembering them quite often. Yeah, I could do this move. I love this song. Oh my god. This is a nice one. Thank you, whoever, request. Whoa, hi! That was close. Sorry. Every time I say that, it's because lightning happened. Oh, this is great. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. No, you can't. It's not transmitting. but it's this deep, low grumble. And I'm a sucker for sounds like that. Oh god, it's like, it's making me so happy that it's distracting me. Which is great. Yes, let me add that one to the list as well. And I'll put that to the side, because nope, that's the original thing. And let me see here. Put that there. And put this here. Good. But yeah, like, I don't know, do any of you guys get that with, like, weather stuff? Where, like, listening to nature? I mean, for immersion's sake, thunder and rain sounds. There. I'll put this on in the background. We'll just have these two things playing at the same time. Nah, this one doesn't sound good. What about this one? Yeah, this is better. And that. Okay. Move that there. Hey, pause when I tell you to. There we go. I suppose everyone gets that to an extent. It's why people feel better or worse during different seasons. Yeah, people get seasonal depression. My grandmother used to get it. My depression doesn't seem to be tied to any sort of weather or any sort of season. But I know that I love the wind. I love it when it's windy out. Hence my name. And I love the rain. I adore the snow, except when I have to drive in it. When I was little, I used to... So, my whole family would go out and shovel the driveway. And after we would shovel the driveway, we would... Because we had, like, our snow pants on and everything. What? Wait, is this someone that something requested? Yes, it is. Yeah, so we would shovel out the driveway. And then when my siblings and my parents would go in to get, like, hot coffee or hot chocolate or whatever. Usually it was hot chocolate. Maybe my mom did hot coffee for herself. I would stay outside and I would literally roll in the snow. Like, picture, like, a dog when it snows out and how they go friggin' ballistic. When I was little, I used to do that. And then when I would get tired, I would plop in the snow on my belly. And I would just sink into the snow and I would just watch as it fell around me. Just like with my eyes at, like, ground level, just watching it touch the ground. And that's some of my favorite, like, childhood memories, just doing that. Okay, that. And oh, hell yeah. Thank you for the Lisa soundtrack stuff, dude. I saw that briefly as I was putting it in. Like, I don't know, I just love nature. It's it's pretty much how I became a scientist. My favorite thing is data collection. I just like getting out there and getting the data, but mostly because it means I get to be outside. Like, I really like being outside. I get sad when I'm inside too much. And I get sad if I'm in, like, a space without windows for very long. Like, I need to be... Wolfie is an outdoor animal. I need a little bit of that in my life. I get hypnotized by nature because most of the time I kind of ignore it. Mostly still-colored skies and weird, ugly weather. I mean, even I like the weird, ugly weather sometimes, because weird, ugly weather can mean wind or rain. Oh, hello, thunder and lightning. Was I supposed to do that? I'm just gonna assume I was. And I don't know. If it's cold and like that, then But like once the sun starts coming out in the spring, I like will lie on I'll sit out on my steps or like on some rocks nearby and I will sun myself. A brilliant scientist? Oh, research stream soon probably. I'm presenting for my lab, so I'm presenting for you guys. That'll probably also be next week. I'll do that quickly before we get into Gree. I was supposed to do that before we got into The Witcher, but it'll just be before we get into Gree. Well, it shouldn't last more than, I feel like we can do better in terms of rain and thunder. Let's see. Is this any better? Yes, I like this more. We can crank that up just a bit. I want to put that clip in the song request. Wait, what clip? I'm so confused. I mean, I can't stop you. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'll probably start off with a small bit of research stream before then. We'll see how I feel. I'm finally starting to publish my work. It'll be my first publication. It's gonna be kind of weird presenting it because I'm the lead scientist on the project, which is unusual in and of itself for someone of my rank. I'm an undergraduate. Usually we're not the first authors, but I'm the first author. In my case, the music isn't playing. We're just listening to rain. Fuck me. Yeah, so I've been working my ass off stream on that publication. And I've already made a version of that, the presentation I'm giving to my lab for you guys, but I had to take out the names of my co-authors because of doxing. I had to take out my own name because of doxing. One day maybe I'll stop doing that, because a big part of science is getting your name out there, and if I'm actually taking my name out of it, then even if it's on Twitch, that might not make the most sense. But that being said, I don't feel the need to dox myself quite yet, so I won't. But yeah, look forward to a little bit of research stream. It shouldn't be a long one. It really shouldn't be a long one. And you guys can ask like whatever questions you guys want during that time. It's usually a pretty chill time. And then we'll stay up late and we'll do Gree. And finish that up. And then we'll get into the Witcher the week after that. Yeah, it's just a pain getting PowerPoint to work on. Maybe I'll do it the getaway and I'll just go through my slides on display capture. We'll see. I'll figure it out. We'll be fine. But yeah, that's coming out. I'm still doing my review project, which is a pain, but I gotta finish that before I get into grad school. What bird dinosaur did we splice together for the next Jurassic Park movie? I hope. Alright, so if you want to see a cool bird, research Microraptor Guay. And I'll put it in chat. Microraptor Guay. It is such a weird looking prehistoric bird. And I love it. I want one. But yeah, that's a cool prehistoric bird. There are a couple. Birds actually existed in the time of the dinosaurs, but most of them were killed during the KT boundary extinctions and all that. Because, well, everything sort of got fucked in a very short amount of time, and very few creatures were able to evolve to deal with it. Um, I study birds that are still around. No endangered species yet, but I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably start studying bats for grad school, because there are a bunch of projects for that. No dinosaurs placing in the next movie. It's all about mechanical dinosaurs. I'll have a T-Rex with shotguns for arms. I mean, it's more effective than the arms it had. That thing was almost comical for its front limbs. They were practically fucking vestigial at that point. Sorry, T-Rex, but your arms kinda sucked. It's not your fault. You were born that way. Studying bats, you say. Does that mean you get to own your personal bat cave? No, but hopefully I'll be working in a bat cave without white nose syndrome. That'd be nice. Hopefully there will be bat caves left without white nose syndrome by the time I get there. I have a big head and tiny arms. You can't even, like, the only thing that arm can do is scratch the one itch it might have had on its chest. That's it. Like, what do you do? What do you do when your bioplan has such a huge oversight that you don't even have functioning fucking arms? Torker got uncomfortable when we talked about how T-Rex is mated with such tiny arms. They probably mated just like anything else. Actually, well, I don't know if we have enough preserved tissue to know. It probably was like the male just got on the back of the female and like they moved their tails over, and it was probably kind of like a bird thing where there was just a cloacal kiss and it lasted no more than 5 seconds or something. Yeah, bird sex only lasts for like 2 seconds. Like they don't do that for very long. It's very quick. But boy is there a lot that goes into it. Like the sex itself is sort of, you know, nothing special, but the courtship you have to do to get to the sex, it's a lot of work, man. Like, you end up having to do some crazy shit just for some time. And when you're a bird, sometimes. And, honestly, it's like, I don't know. Because, specifically with, like, passeriforms, like perching birds and, raptors and stuff like that, ducks are a different story. Stream idea, Lupine and Tolo talk about animal sex. If Tolo's down to do that, I would have a podcast with Tolo. I'm 10 years too early to be anyone in Tolo's life. He's probably way popular and I'm probably nothing. But like, if he wants to sit down and like get the facts about sex in the animal world, I'd be down. Nah, T-Rex doesn't get it too bad. The praying mantis is like, bitch, my mate eats my fucking head. Oh god. And spiders have quite a bit of sexual cannibalism. There are actually some males who will sacrifice themselves to the female because it gives the eggs that he fertilizes. He's more likely to fertilize more eggs out of all of the ones that the female has if she eats him. And so it's a way of making sure that he has more children than any other male that she mates with. Because she's not likely to mate with another male if she eats him. But some spiders don't want to get eaten. So they'll like mate and then they'll get the fuck out real quick. Because they're like, wait, I kind of want to live to fuck another day. Maybe let's not till death do we part this shit, you know? And I mean, understandable. There are many of us who would like to live to fuck another day. I'm not one of them. I would like to live to not fuck another day. That'd be great. Oh, hello, Lightning. Live and let bone? Pretty much. Suppose the way to an animal's heart is truly through its stomach? It depends. It depends on a lot of stuff. Yeah, you guys can add more stuff to the list. This is the last song I have queued. Although I have like backup stuff if you guys are out of ideas. But yeah, like, sex is interesting, man. What can I say? And doesn't always make sense, and you're kind of just like, wait, why the fuck would you go about it that way? But you know, live and let bone. So much in common with animals as we consider. Oh yeah. If you, I don't know if you were here for my first research stream where I spoke about all of the reasons why female birds sing. I talk a lot about how there's not a lot different between the way birds do things and the way we do. In fact, if you look at bowerbirds from Australia, there are these birds that make bowers, and it's not to live in them, and it's not really a nest. It's structures to impress a female and say like, hey, I can build this structure. Like, you feel me? Like, does this make you feel sexy in any way? And some of them will be like, oh yes. That is a good fucking burrow. A bower, rather. You know. Let's get down to it. Thank you, Deathhound. Called The Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang. Oh god. Maybe not Thunder Kitty, but I will listen to it on my own time for sure. But the reason that they evolved to do that was because it used to be a thing where forced copulation, which is essentially like sexual assault in the animal world, was a problem in their evolutionary lineage, and the females were getting scared of males, and they would only go near males who seemed like really not aggressive and like, you know, like cool dudes. So because it was the cool dudes who were like, nah, it's okay if you don't want to mate, you know, whatever. Those were the guys who were, you know, getting it on. And the more aggressive males weren't passing on as many of their genes. And so they just evolved to become chill. They just evolved to become, like, the more attractive bowers are the ones where, and the female like looks for this, are the ones that, oh, it's loud? Gotcha. Are the ones where the females can like quickly fly away over the barrow. The bower, rather. And so in order to get matings, they had to make it harder for them to, you know, try anything funny. And so we end up with these, like, super elaborate God, I keep forgetting how to say that word. Bower. Because they're all competing with each other on how cool to make their barrows, because, well, they have to. They can't cheat anymore. And I find that so cool. Like, just the fact that they evolved to be chill because being too aggressive wasn't working. And it goes to show you how, like, I think the lineage is better off for it, honestly. Okay, how the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah? Okay, I don't know why that took me so long to figure out. But yeah. And there are a lot of similar things that have happened with other clades, but bowerbirds are that's the one I remember the most. I'm trying to think. But yeah, that's how Bower, like, that's why they build those structures. Because females were like, I don't like this whole, like, me not getting to decide who I mate with thing. And it just changed the course of what they do. So now we have these birds that, oh, if you want to know what a bowerbird is, have you ever seen that meme with, oh, the little black bird who's just like, I have stick, Becky, let me smash. Like, does she like yellow? She doesn't like yellow. You want blue? I got blue. That's a bowerbird. And they are fabulous. They are closely related birds who like have really elaborate dances that they do for the female, because also that the female can choose who she mates with. And I don't know, I feel like that's like super empowering in a way. Like, you know? Like, there's a lot more female choice and like female freedom in the bird world than I feel like exists in a lot of mammals. Like, our evolutionary history in terms of female rights is really shit. Just because primates are the way primates are. But like, just, I don't know, man. Nature, it's some wild shit. Wait, hold on. I always thought it would be neat if women evolved to have, what Dilophosaurus from the first Jurassic Park had, the one that frills around the necks and spit acid. Yeah. Yeah, that's what the bird is. That's a bowerbird. I think that's like the nominal bowerbird too. I forget exactly which bowerbird it is, but it's a bowerbird. How do I jump? Just walk, but like up. Yeah, so that's what that bowerbird is. Also, if you've ever seen that heron that goes nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, that's a black heron. Those things are also cute as fuck. They do that nighttime, daytime thing to shield the sun out of their eyes so that they can fish more efficiently. Also because fish don't like the sun. And so they'll go under these, like, shaded banks to try to avoid predators. And then they end up in the heron's mouth. Yeah. So, there's that. I don't know, you guys can ask me bird questions. Like, if you guys ever find, like, a video on the internet and you're like, hey, Wolfie, what's the story behind this? Like, I love doing that shit. In fact, I've changed my, like, some of my professors were really sad about those videos because it's just like, oh, it's a teaching moment lost. Like, these kids are never gonna know, like, why those animals actually do those things. And I was just like, professors, shut the fuck up. It means that people on the internet know that these animals exist at all. And so, like, I love explaining those kind of memes and being like, this is where that's from. Because it validates them and it gives them more meaning. It increases the appreciation people have for nature, I guess. Like, I don't know, and I feel like that's a big part of my responsibility as a scientist and a streamer. Like, if I'm gonna be both, I gotta be both right. And I feel like helping people understand how nature works and what's out there is a way of fulfilling my civic duty as a scientist. But, like, you know, that's all heady shit that you guys don't need to think about. Dr. Wolfie is here to educate us on the meme science. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know everything, but I know how to find it. Like, if I don't know something, I know where to look to find out. Which is, like, people don't realize how much power that gives a person. Like, just knowing where to know, that, like, that gives you a lot of power in the world. could do that. Yeah, I could. And this... That's pretty dumb. The more people become even mildly interested in your subject as a teacher, the better. Exactly! Say someone can learn wrong is stupid. Yeah, no. Honestly, I love those memes because you get people talking about, like, these obscure animals that they would have no idea existed otherwise. And the fact that, like, it's just like, yeah, so the original BBC documentary that clip came from isn't super popular. But the black heron certainly is. If someone heard that, like, the black heron was suddenly endangered, you know how many people would probably rile up and donate money for the nighttime daytime bird? So many people! I could probably have a charity stream for the nighttime daytime bird if I were a bigger streamer, and it would probably do very well, because people know what it is. In fact, I forget that it's called the black heron half the time. My brain just calls it the nighttime daytime bird. But I'll never get it wrong on a quiz because I know exactly what that bird is. But it's because that bird is a meme that I know it so well. Like, sure, there's the Galapagos fucking mockingbird, but yeah, like, that's not cool. I like the nighttime daytime bird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I fucked myself here. But you guys get my point. You guys understand the importance of memes. Charity stream to buy them sunglasses. Yeah, I mean, why not? But yeah, I feel like if teachers would be less uppity about that sort of thing, more people would be interested genuinely in nature and want to learn more about it and not be intimidated by it. If you turned it into jokes that, like, could be circulated around, people might they might feel more of a connection to nature and be more motivated to protect it. And that's why I have my research streams. That's why I love, like, talking about nature and talking about what I do on stream, because it's very important if I want to ever have any test subjects ever again. Because if we don't care about things, they don't tend to survive. That's just the reality. And, you know, if I can help people care, you know, I'm doing my job. Does that make sense? But yeah, any like animal meme you come across, especially if it's a bird, I could track down the species, and I can track down why it's doing that behavior more likely than not. Like, and I would love to do that. And like, yeah, like, also, another thing, you guys, so first of all, my DMs are always open to you guys. When I'm online, I have the green light next to my name, like, people know when I'm around. If you ever see a bird around your house, or any animal really, except insects, I'm bad at insects. And I'm not great with plants, but you can try. If you want to know what that bird is, or that animal is in general, you can take a picture and you can DM me and you can go, yo, Wolfie, the fuck is this? And I will tell you, yo, that's a blank. And this is a little bit of information about the blank that you didn't know probably. And it's just living around you, going about its day, and you had no idea. And that doesn't make you stupid. But now that you know about it, you know, you might appreciate it more, I guess. Cause it's something. Cause it becomes something familiar to you. Like, it becomes like your friend. I don't know. Does that make any sense? And so, like, I love doing that sort of things. So, like, if Tolo, like, in all seriousness, if Tolo somehow knew about me and wanted to sit down and talk animal behavior, I'd be down. I'd be down. Because I feel like it's an important conversation to be had. And the more memes made about it, the better. The better for everyone involved. Oh, there's another song. Ooh. This is nice. You guys have great taste. But yeah, hopefully I'm not annoying anyone with, like, my talking about science and shit. Oh, more from Deathhound. Yeah, okay, so that's loading. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's something I'm passionate about. I'm not passionate about very much. So when I actually give a shit about something, it tends to show. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like those memes, they need to be understood in a certain way. How dare you be educated about birds, right? Yeah, right? I mean, I've had some people look down on me for, like, I've had other, like, coworkers even look down at me, like, when they found out that I was a streamer. They were like, why the hell are you doing that? Like, do you, like, you couldn't find something more stimulating to do? And I was kind of just like, wait, what? Like, that doesn't make much sense to me, because the more you kind of make yourself part of the world and understand different communities, like, the better job you can do potentially as a scientist. That being said, I'm not some, like, secret agent from the science world. That would be weird. And untrue. But, like, I don't know. If anything, I've learned a lot from being in the gaming world. How old were they? In their 30s. I was surprised. I was like, wait a second. There are people your age who are, like, into what I'm doing. Like, are you so buried in books and working through your broken marriages to realize what a beautiful community the gaming world is? Like, if anything, I have learned so much from my short time here. Like, I've only been a gamer for as long as I've been streaming. Like, I got into gaming when I got into streaming. Not how it usually works, but that's how it was. And, like, I point to Fury a lot. Fury taught me a lot. Fury is developing quicker reaction times for me. It's giving me skills to plan ahead very quickly. Stuff like this. Like, valuable things. And puzzle games like Mahjong help you think about things in a different way. Strategy games, to say the very least, should be, you know, valuable just as is. Just because they teach you to think. Like, gamers are not stupid people. Not at all. Most gamers, I think, are smarter than me. They just don't do what I do. They use their intelligence differently. I am sure there are many streamers who are quite smarter than I am. Because but they apply it differently, so they're not recognized by, like, other people. And I don't know, like, I see a lot of virtuosity in gaming. Like, not everyone can do everything. I'm learning that very quickly. There's a lot that goes behind it. There's a lot that goes into it. And the more you belittle the gaming community, like, dude, you're on the wrong side of history, man. These people are the thinkers now. These people are the strategists. And they know how to transmit information much more efficiently than you will ever know. That's not how you do this. There are 3 moves? What are the 3? About the syntax thing, most people are quite uneducated about video games. No, what's the syntax thing? Enlighten me, dude. I've never heard of that. It sounds stupid. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like video games is a legitimate way to, like, improve yourself and to strengthen your mind. Like, I feel like those are valid things. Like, those are valid arguments people can make. Oh, now you're gonna make me do that? Well, that might not be so bad at this point. What has the greatest impact? That? No. Alright, well then. This was a shitboard anyway. Like, I don't know. People just need to... I feel like if we stopped judging each other so harshly, we would learn that a lot of the people that we shit on actually know quite a lot of stuff that we could learn from. That's dumb as fuck. What is it? I don't know what it is. Help me out here, chat. Is it like a tax on video games because they're not... The syntax is being pushed by Republicans, of course, to increase the tax that video games developers would have to pay due to the violence they contain? Oh, that's some fucking bullshit. Okay. So first of all, you would do this for video games, but not for movies, right? Can you tell me how the fuck that makes any sense? It doesn't. Some of the sweetest people I know play really violent video games. And some of the most violent people I know like to play chess. What are you gonna say to that? Like, it's... And it's probably a thing to, like, so that they won't have to control actual guns, because, you know, anything but to take are things that can actually kill people away. Oh, you just said that. Like, it's a way to take off heat off of gun control for all the mass shootings happening. It's so stupid. You're not allowed to do it, but watching it is fine. Yeah, it's weird. Let the bodies hit the floor. Headbang, headbang, head. Like, yeah, and if you listen to music, like, people were like, oh, drugs are bad. So what are you gonna do, ban all rap? Like, give me a fucking break, dude. Just, how about this? You make it harder to access the actual shit that can kill people. And, like, you know, be generally logical about the whole thing. There have been countless studies that have proven that there are no correlation between video games and aggression. But old people don't care. Yeah, like, it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Because people have these, like, ideas in their head about, like, what people should be like, and they're just stupid. They want an easy solution that doesn't infringe on the right to own a shed full of assault rifles. Okay, but, like, you have to think, why were assault rifles invented? Like, they were invented for war. Are we really in war in our own continent? Not generally. Not for a couple hundred years. Pen rap, hey guys, it's your boy Tenchi with the shit walk my fast talk songs, yeah. Like, stupid. So fucking stupid. Like, I feel like video games might actually have a way of, like, reducing that sort of way of thinking, because it gives us an outlet to sort of go crazy and do crazy shit without going crazy and doing crazy shit. Like, for instance, like, Cry can throw a Molotov in a small room and throw a tomahawk at someone's head and just make everything nuts. And it's completely fine because it's just in a game and he can express himself that way without actually doing any harm to anyone. That being said, you kind of try to find line. Like, I don't feel the same way about certain porn games. But of course I don't. And I recognize my own bias pertaining to that, and I'm still wrestling with that. Why I don't apply the same logic, and I think ultimately I should. But I'm not there yet. Like, video games let us do things that we wouldn't normally do. You can fly, you know, planes and jump out of them and, you know, run around and try to make your way to the top in a battle royale, and you would never have the guts to do that IRL. And you shouldn't, because that would be stupid. But you can have fun and have that experience in a simulated fashion, and it's stimulating. It gets your neurons to fire in a certain way, and it teaches you a way to think. It teaches you a way to plan, a way to spot things, a way to communicate. Gamers are some of the most efficient communicators I've ever met. When they're trying to give you information, like, where is this, when is it, when should I worry about it, a gamer can give it to you like that, especially if they're, like, playing cooperative games. Like, I listen to some of my friends play Apex, gamers who are way better gamers than I. And it's almost like listening to them talk code. They know how to tell each other specific information very quickly. And it's amazing. Milsims be like, yeah, like, there's a lot we can learn from games, and a lot we can, like, stop demonizing shit that can actually change the way we think and view things and give us skills that we normally wouldn't be able to brandish in any other way. You know, short of truly expensive ways of trying to do that sort of thing. Truly expensive and stupid, might I add. Arma 2 Broken Arrow, god, what a clusterfuck on the radio. Yeah, like, these people don't get it, man. They don't get it. And it like, and then there's me, and people view things in such dumb ways. Like, when I told my lab, when my lab asked me why I had 2 different versions of a talk that I was giving, and why one of them was, the file name was the Twitch version, they were like, why are you even bothering to talk to these people about science? They probably don't care. And I'm like, dude, they don't care because you make it so fucking intimidating that they don't, like, know what to do. Like, they don't know how to interpret the information. You gotta talk to them on their level. Like, you have to speak to them in their language and be patient with them and be understanding with them and be open to their questions, because, you know, if you let them ask questions without making them feel like they're stupid, you know, maybe they'd get something out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it just makes me so frustrated because it's just the old ways that people think, and it's just like, recognize the value in shit that isn't you. God damn it. I don't know. Maybe I just really admire other gamers. That is the most elitist thing I've ever heard. Academia can be kind of elitist. Oh fuck me, T-80 tank. Command starts rooting A10s. Yeah, like, I don't understand that, but that says a lot of information to people who get the game. You know how to, like, it takes you a second to get information from one person's brain to another, and that is a very cool thing. It's always good to start on the fundamentals. Yeah, Bill Nye the Science Guy knew how to communicate with the masses. That's why he let people know that science rules. Exactly. And I feel like most people, like, I feel like most people fucking are interested in science and they want to know what's happening outside their door in the world. Like, they're curious why their birds are singing. That's like saying, why are you bothering to read to your baby child? He can't read. Exactly. Like, I do the research streams that I do because are you guys ever gonna go to an academic talk? Of course not. They're expensive and they're not for people like you. And you know that as soon as you walk through the door. So then how else are you gonna get this information? You get it from your friends. And I am your friend. At least I want to be. And instead of going like, for instance, let me read you a title of a random paper. Just an endnote. ODST with rain and thunder in the background, 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, I love having this background noise. No, I don't want to do that. So let me... Thank you, Thunder Kitty. People are dumb, yeah. Here we go. Alright, are you ever gonna read something that sounds like this? Strong ungraded response to playbacks of solos, duets, and choruses in a cooperatively breeding neotropical bird. No, because you're like, what the fuck does that mean? And I'll tell you exactly what it means. It means that duets, solos, and choruses, which are different ways that birds sing, are equally threatening to other birds that hear them of each other. In a bird that lives in the tropics, in the West Hemisphere. And so the reason that those birds sing duets and choruses is to defend their territory, because they react in a certain way. And I could even break that down into baby steps. Easily. And then, if I, like, let you marinate in that, you might be, oh shit, that's actually pretty fucking cool. But scientists aren't interested. They say they are, but they don't seem to actually be interested in putting their money where their mouth is. They don't actually want other people to understand what they're saying. So they don't put in the effort to take it out of the jargon that comes with research. That's what I do. That's what I try to do in my research streams and when I stream at all. And that's also why I want to play more open world games, because it gives me time and like a context to have conversations like this where I can, you know, let you guys know what's good in the world, you know? Like, they threaten each other with music? Yeah. Singing is aggressive in many contexts. It's to attract a mate sometimes, and it's to say, get off my fucking lawn in others. And sometimes it depends on the song you're singing. And sometimes it depends when you're singing it. And this shit's cool, man. Like, it's cool stuff, but you guys don't know about it because no one wants to turn it into a meme. So you guys have no idea. Like, unless you were curious enough to, like, seek it out on your own, brave souls who are, and try to understand the jargony shit that they give you. And I don't know, it's unfortunate. And tropical bird rap battles. Exactly! Exactly! So nobody gets it. Get off my tree, you fucking punk, or I'm gonna spit bars at you? Pretty much. Like, pretty much. And I think that's really cool. And I think you guys think that that's cool too. The sad thing is, no one bothers talking to you guys about it because of asshole elitism, basically. Not that I'm saying that I resent that it's my job. Not at all. I'm honored, and it gives me a lot of hope in the world that there are people on Twitch who actually want to listen to me talk about science. Like, I'm convinced that if you guys were given it in a way that you guys could understand it, and I'm not calling you stupid or anything, you're just not trained in the lingo, and why would you be? Like, you don't need to be to get through life, so you're not. It's like, I don't know how to read Korean because I don't need to. You know? Like, why would I? But it doesn't mean I'm stupid, it just means I don't know. And, oh, fuck you. Yeah. I don't know, the way that people treat education is pretty fucked up. It's always gonna have a layer of elitism as long as money is required to receive higher education. I believe that too. It makes me angry. So solo is to find a mate, duo is a mate and chorus. Back off to other birds, there's bird dependent, as I assume some birds fly solo most of the time. Oh boy, Tenshi. I'm gonna hold that question in your mind. I'm gonna hold that question in my mind, and then I'm gonna answer it after these messages. More funding would definitely come their way if science had less difficult words for the masses. Yeah, more people would be like willing to throw bits at it, you know? Hey Lupin, I'm gonna send you a JavaScript I wrote in class, and I want to tell you everything it does, Kappa. Exactly. I don't know. I know R. I know how to read R script, kinda. I'm still learning. I'm kind of stupid in terms of coding. Don't judge me. Like most really expensive colleges are basically just big old boys clubs. Yeah, and honestly, okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I go to a public college. I go to a college that used to be free back in the day. It's no longer free. It's still pretty affordable college. So I got an internship this past summer at the American Museum of Natural History. Prestigious place, you know, like it's a place of culture, if you know what I'm saying. And everyone around me was like from the Ivies, Columbia, like, you know, big money. And I was scared to tell them what college I was from because I heard them talk like, oh, you know, those kids from like those CUNYs are so stupid, da-da-da. Like, they're not motivated, they're not as intelligent, you know, da-da-da. Like, I heard them talking in the hallways, these scientists. And I did my research, I put in my blood, sweat, and tears. And I presented at the end, and I heard a lot of people saying that my presentation was the strongest one out of the cohort. Where am I from? Redacted. Like, Ivy Leagues don't make smarter people than non-Ivy Leagues. It just means you had more money poured into you. That's it. That's all it means. It just means that you have connections and you can drink tea with people who think they're important. That's it. That's it. That's it. And you know, I could have gone to grad school in an Ivy. I didn't. I'm working in a private institution because they gave me hella bucks. But, you know, I just want to keep it real, you know? And I feel like that's not a thing. I don't know. Like, elitism is stupid. Also, okay, so Tenshi. Solo is to find a mate, not necessarily. Some solos are to find a mate, some solos are to defend territory, some solos are to be like, hey, I'm single. Other solos are like, yo, where you at? Yo, my homie, where you be? There's a lot of leaves and shit, and I can't see you, and I want to, like, know where you are. What's up? And it can be like a way that birds can identify themselves to each other, especially in super social birds. Dolphins kind of have that with their whistles, where they're like, they kind of have like their name whistle, which is distinct and only they really make that whistle. So solos can be used for that. Duetting is usually for territory defense, where a male and female will sing they'll defend the territory that they both have. Usually this is a tropical bird thing. I don't know of any temperate birds that duet in a strict sense of what the word duet means. All duet means is it's exactly what it sounds. It means the males and the females sing at the same time, or they take turns in super synchronized ways. Think synchronized like swimming or synchronized gymnastics, only with song. Hey, other bird, you got my money yet? Hey, other bird, where my money? Yeah. Like, I'm sure that's been a conversation birds have had. So, duetting can be to defend the house jointly, but it could also be like, hey, look at us, we're such a cool couple, please don't divorce me. Or it could be like, hey, I'm singing with you, so I know that you're not like sleeping with someone else, because that would be bad. So those things are called pair maintenance, which is maintaining the pair bond, which means preventing divorce or preventing your mate from, sleeping around. And it can refer to mate guarding, which is making sure your girl or your boy isn't going around doing the dirty with other birds. Choruses are usually territorial. That's when 3 or more birds sing together. Usually that's like, it's usually either social communication of just like, let's make sure we're all coordinating our stuff correctly, or it could be just to be like, hey, look at how many of us are here, don't try to steal our shit or take our chicks or stuff like that. Better not be with that Finch Jessica Howard. Yeah, exactly. And yes, birds do get divorced. You see it happen a lot when nests fail, like when eggs don't hatch. Sometimes the female will leave the male. Like, it's actually really sad, and like you can see that the bird is like sad after. Usually it's the males who get like really sad, and they like start to look all dirty, and like they don't preen as much, and they're just like, animals clearly have feelings. They go through breakups, it's a thing. When your lifespan is only a year long, divorce can be a massive problem for you, though. So yeah, like, they do. They're complex. Birds and humans are more alike than we'll know it. Yeah, it's really fucking cool, but no one ever... People don't talk to you guys about this. Like, this is not stuff that you you don't know any of this, and I feel like if there were more memes about it, you'd have a better understanding of how birds work. Like, and that's not saying anything bad about you guys. It's saying something bad about the state of science. We don't know how to communicate the cool shit that we know in a way that society can actually benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, I don't know. This is why I want to keep having research streams, because I can... And all of the research streams I've done are highlighted on Twitch, so you can go to my videos and you can always access them. They're on the YouTube archive as well. Like, those are streams that are never going to go anywhere. They will always be open and free to view, because I feel like that's important. Like, I'm frustrated that more scientists don't do stuff like that. It makes me really annoyed. And, like, to be told I'm wasting my time and that people aren't interested. Like, clearly you guys are enjoying what I'm talking about. I hope. That or you're humoring me. In which case you guys are very nice people. I saw a documentary about a male bird cleaning up his territory, moving stuff around, then puffs up his frill and starts to dance, but the girl looks and then rejects him. I never wanted to hug a bird till that moment. Oh, I know exactly the clip you're talking about. That's from a David Attenborough documentary. And yeah, like, it's even in the scientific literature that birds look dejected after a performance, and then the female just flies away, and it's just like, nope. Like, they're complex animals. Are there birds that mimic any other bird's call, like to be in that bird's territory? Well, there are lots of birds that mimic other birds' calls. The entire family Mimidae, which means the mimics. So we're talking mockingbirds. They all mimic other birds' calls. A surprising number of birds actually sing other birds' songs. And often they do this to try to attract mates, because the more shit that they're able to mimic, the sexier they are. Yes, it's called Twitter, a brutal place. Oof. Yeah, so some of them do it. Oh, I believe it's called retweeting. And start with the Twitter jokes. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Yeah, so often birds mimic to do that. Lyrebirds, however, the males do it to be sexy. The females imitate other birds to threaten other females. So males imitate other males of different species who are singing to attract a mate. But females are imitating the calls of predators and scary sounds to scare each other away. And I was just like, dude, that's so cool. No one bothered to look at female lyrebirds until like just the past couple of years, but we've been talking about lyrebirds for like way longer than that. And it's just like, you people, if you guys were more open-minded, we would know more shit. Are you not amused? I love you guys. There are birds that can even mimic other animals, called the drongo. Yeah, they can. Mockingbirds can do it. In fact, they're kind of a problem here because the mockingbirds have taken to imitating the sound of car alarms. And so we'll walk outside and we'll think like a car alarm or a house alarm is going off. No, it's some mockingbird trying to get laid. But it's cool. I'm trying to think of other birds that do that. Starlings do it. Sometimes they're not as good at it. There are a ton of mimics. I'm sure there's a list on Wikipedia of all the birds that mimic other sounds. Often, well, they started imitating human-made sounds because they were imitating animal sounds before, but we gave them more sounds to sound. So they decided they wanted to sound that. Which is understandable because we make a lot of interesting sounds. And it's just, I don't know. It blows me away, and I'm in the field, like, it's just so cool what animals do. I don't know. And I don't think it's just me. I feel like if people, like, knew what to look for in the world around them, they would be a lot happier for it. They just don't have the information through no fault of their own. No one bothered to want to give it to them. For anyone who's not aware for the greatness that is the lyrebird, yeah, let's watch this on stream. There are birds that did a car alarm by my place, and it was one of those old car alarms that had 8 different sounds. Yup, probably, depending on where you live, probably a northern mockingbird. They do that. Hold on. Let me do that thing where let's see. Hold on. This is going to require some finagling on my part. Let's see here. So, but didn't you know that 2 can play at this game? Uh-oh. Alright, so let me properties. There we go. let's do that. Done. And I'll stretch the screen. And I'll drag that over to this. So this is a lyrebird. This is a super low quality. Oh, there we go.
He clears a space in the forest to serve as his concert platform.
Yes, this is a lyrebird. I think they're New Zealand.
To persuade females to come close and admire his plumes, he sings the most complex song he can manage. And he does that by copying the songs of all the other birds he hears around him, such as the kookaburra.
These birds can make crazy, crazy sounds. So that song that you just heard, the one that kind of sounded like a super high-pitched version of Disturbed, that's from a bird called a kookaburra. Oh, it's showing it.
Even the original is fooled.
This is a kookaburra.
He can imitate the calls of at least 20 different species.
Yeah,
He
so that's a
also, in his
lyrebird.
attempt to outsing his rivals, incorporates other sounds that he hears in the forest. That was a camera shutter. And again. And now a camera with a motor drive.
The fact that he's doing a camera. There's a car alarm.
And that's a car alarm.
And some female finds that sexy.
And now the sounds of foresters and their chainsaws working nearby.
That's from the bird. They're crazy. They're crazy. And here, let me find a northern mockingbird car alarm. There's gotta be. There we go. So these are all by my house. So all of the sounds you're hearing come from that bird. And they can learn, like, a lot of them. That must have been so hard to learn how to do. Oh god. Could you imagine walking in the forest at night and a bird makes a perfect chainsaw revving noise? I'd run. Yeah, I would too. There's one YouTube bird that sings the theme music from Pirates of the Caribbean Star Wars theme. This is a meme that made me wear the lyrebird. I'd run so far away. I would too. Yes, this is another lyrebird. And they do this all to attract mate. Oh my god! That is the best thing ever!
All range mode. You know that I control
Oh,
the
you gotta put this in. Oh, this has to go in the Discord. You have to put this in for Science and Nature, Tenshi. Holy shit. Oh man. So here's the nighttime, daytime bird I was talking about. Nighttime, daytime bird. This is a not a night heron. This is a black heron. Here.
Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime.
What are you doing?
Having a game of nighttime, daytime.
This is
You
a
wanna play?
spoonbill.
No, you're right. I got an Xbox.
So what the nighttime daytime bird is doing is it's fishing, and the spoonbill is just trying to eat like little insects that are in the water. But here's a northern mockingbird. You've probably seen this bird. They look like this. That's a catbird. That's not a mockingbird. But where's a good picture? If you see a bird with like these white things on its wing when it's flying, you know for sure that it's a northern mockingbird. And they're super cool. They will sit there in a bush and they will just sing for like 10 minutes straight. Like, just rotating through everything they know. It's so cool. We have them on campus. They're super common. They're around. Like, I think they're... Where are they spread? I'm sure All About Birds knows. So this is a great website if you want to know about birds. You just go to allaboutbirds.org. And which bird do I look for to avoid getting poop on a car? A falcon. Yeah, a falcon will get rid of those birds. You can... Actually, there are some people who hire falconers to scare away birds from their vineyards so that they don't lose their crop. It's a valid way for falconers to make money. But yeah, they are... So if you live in any of this year-round area, this purple area, you have mockingbirds just around. If you're in the red area, they're there in some parts of the year, probably in the summer. And if you're in the blue, I doubt you are, they go there in the winter to just hang. So that's where you'll find a northern mockingbird. It's the closest thing we've got to a lyrebird. As opposed to all the invalid ways. I mean, you could shoot them, but it's not the most efficient thing. You just need a falcon, and the falcon won't even kill them. It'll just scare them away, and they just won't come back. But yeah. Hopefully you guys found that interesting. But yeah, like, any birds that you find out about or see, like, just message me. I'm always more than happy to do that sort of thing. How to Kill a Mockingbird was very misleading of a read. Nothing dealing with birds. Yeah, boy. That's not even the title. Did you read a knockoff? Oh no. Really interesting to learn about birds not native to me. You have some really... Oh yeah, you guys have really cool birds in the UK. Robin, the blue tit, the kingfisher. Oh, we have a kingfisher. Hold on. Hold my beer. We have kingfisher. Hold on. So... Oh, let's go back. Ugh. Wait. Why are you not doing the thing? Hello? You should be... Oh, because I didn't capture it. I'm dumb. New tab. Yes, this. So... I get bored easy? Oh. I add how because I got bored. So, we have the belted kingfisher where I live. Looks like that. This is the female. The female is more colorful than the male in this species. That's not normally the case. Yeah. And you see them, like, around lakes and stuff. But it's really the only North American kingfisher. Europe and Africa have the rest of the cool kingfishers, if I'm being honest. Mordecai? Yes. Probably. I saw a falcon or hawk dive bomb another bird. He went into a tree and only the falcon came out. Yep, that's probably it could be either a hawk or a falcon. But if it went after another bird, it's probably a falcon. And yeah, once they get hit, it's done. Do I go bird watching often? Yes, it's one of my favorite ways to pass time. Yeah. So this is the American kingfisher. It's belted. But the common kingfisher is what you have if you're in the UK. So blue tit looks like this. Oh God, please. Okay. Oh, I got nervous for a second. I was just like, wait, maybe I want to take this off of the screen before, just in case. No, we don't have these in the US. That's a UK thing. What we do have is this is the European robin. We don't have this. Cute looking bird, really cute. In mythology, it's like they think that this is the blood of Christ. Just listen, I don't think of boobs when I hear the word tit. Well, at least I don't think of it first. No one snitched to Twitch Plays about police tits. God, big risk plays. Yeah, that was a little risky. So this is a European robin. We don't have those. We have American robins. Look completely different. Not even related at all. And you know this bird. It's one of the first birds to sing. It's got a really distinct sound. It's got this song, you hear it in early spring, they're singing it now. Just starting to sing it now. They'll sing it more as like spring comes, but it's like this like it's very melodic. It's like da 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 da. Like it's very metered. It's very musical. Actually, I could probably have them sing it to you better than I can imitate it through a microphone. Yeah. For some reason, they sing really fast in New York, so the ones that I sing are
American
gonna
robin,
be...
Turdus migratorius.
Oh god, you're gonna read... No, fuck that. American Robin song. Jesus. Song and call. Yeah, this'll do. This here. It's so friggin' quiet. The ones in New York sing faster, they gotta catch the cabs. You know that song? Yeah, you probably hear it before the sun comes up, don't ya? That's when they like to do it. It's super melodic. It's like doo 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 doo. Like it's very. Once you know it, you know it. Like. So that's one of the most distinct songs. Cardinal songs. Well, they have like 20. Yeah. See how this goes on for 9 minutes? They have a lot of songs, but this is one of them. Like that. Like if you hear that, it means you've got cardinals. I usually go to bed right before the sun comes up. Yeah. But, yeah, there are a bunch of... If you want an app that gives you really good song information, there's an Audubon app that you can get. Goldfinch and the Gold Crest, they're both really pretty. We have goldfinches. They're cool. We don't have gold crests, though. But yeah, that's some of the stuff. Let me see if I can try to link the Audubon app. Hold on. Audubon app. Yeah, it's this thing. And it has like all of the song identifier for birds yet. So, or is that what this app does? So this app will, if you look up a bird, it'll give you the song it sings, and you can try to remember it, but there's no app that I know of where you can record a bird and it can match it. I would love to work on developing that sort of thing. That would be fucking cool. And in fact, matching songs and birds is one of the trickier things for beginning birders. Like for me, I have to mimic every song that I learn in order to remember what bird it comes from. For instance, right now I'm learning the Carolina wren, which is tinkle, 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 hee. Like, I have to teach myself. It's a weird thing. I learn in very strange ways. Most of the birds that I know their song, it's because I can sing it. Like a 10K idea, I'll pitch it in the lab. Maybe someone's down for it. There's a quiz app that they're working on where like people can learn by testing themselves. Like, this song belongs to this bird. Kind of like Duolingo for birds. I'm not on that project. I wish I was. But yeah, that sort of thing exists. But yeah, it definitely brings meaning to, you know, just walking outside. Singing a bird music while in class gets you guys away to cheat on tests? No. But what you can do is if you know that there's a bird around and you go to that app and you play that song, some species, not all, and it's individual based too, like some individuals are more daring than others. If you play a song, they will sing back. And they may go over and investigate, like, who's singing? In fact, I did this with chickadees. So if you've ever seen a bird that goes like chickadee-dee-dee-dee, or like this little half step thing, like a, I don't know, like it's so hard to do this when my lips are dry. It's like a, also when I'm trying to be quiet, it's like a doo-doo, or doo-doo. That's from the black-capped chickadee. Hold on, let me show you that, actually. Black-capped chickadee. They look like this. Super fucking cute. They're in the tit family. Really smart birds. Other birds follow them because they know where the food's at in the winter. Fucking cute. I have them near my driveway. So cute. But they have this, like, Phoebe call. And they actually, it's like their name tag. Like, each bird has a slightly different one, and they can tell who's who based on that. It's really cool. I don't know. I really like it. They're so cool. If you want to know if they live around your area, if you're up here, you probably have them. There are other kinds of chickadees, like Carolina chickadees, which happen a little bit to the south. Mountain chickadees happen a little this way. This is a white-breasted nuthatch. These are cool too. I don't think they make any cool noise though. I have them like right outside my house as well. I could talk about birds forever, guys. I'm sorry. If you want to know what bird I'm doing my research on, it's the house finch. So the house finches, originally, they were from here, but some idiot on Long Island let them out because they couldn't be sold as pets anymore because of the Migratory Treaty Act. And so they did really well in New York, and they spread all the way this way. So now you have a population here that's spread, and you have a population here that's spread, and there's really interesting research going on here because their songs are completely different. Because, so birds are not born, okay, no, that's not right. Some birds know their songs instinctively. Most birds that we consider songbirds have to learn. And so each time a bird learns, it makes its own variations and it makes mistakes. It doesn't copy exactly what its parents are doing or its neighbors are doing. And so each generation, the songs change a little bit. So because so many generations have passed since these birds were all in one place, their songs sound super different. And there's a lot of really cool research about like dialects and like how different birds sound slightly different based on where they're from. They have accents basically. Just like you can tell someone who's from Boston from someone who's from like Scotland, or the UK from someone who's from New York City, or certain areas of California. They have like a Valley Girl dialect. Canada. Yeah, they have dialects. A lot of birds. It's studied really well on the house finch. And it's crazy. Like, and often birds will opt to mate with birds that sound familiar, but not too familiar, because they don't want to mate with people who are like really closely related to them. It also depends on the species how different they want their songs to be from the songs of their fathers. It's some weird shit. It's pretty cool. Rebel bird that goes against his parents' songs, dang, so relatable. There are some. Also, we found in house finches what we call like the Michael Jackson males. So high pitched noises take more effort to make, and so most birds don't make them, but every once in a while you get this super cool male who has this crazy fucking entrance to his songs where he goes like all the way up and then does this like sweeping syllable, like a, and then it just goes into the normal song, which is lower, but it looks like it goes like, oh god, I gotta show you. So let me see. So house finch spectrogram images. This one's alright. So this is what I stare at a lot. This is a spectrogram. It's like music sheet, like it's like sheet music, but for birds or for literally anything. You can make these in Audacity. If like you're used to, you know, waveforms, you can just tell Audacity to show it as a spectrogram, and you can get something that looks like this. So the birds I'm talking about, like, you see how the songs kind of stay in one area, like in this area here? Let me make this bigger. Open image new tab. Yeah, it's a bit better. So you see how they stay like between 2.5 and 4.5? We saw a couple birds in completely different places that was like all the way up here and did like this thing like way up here. And we were like, how the fuck did you do that? At first we didn't, at first like when I showed my PI, he was just like, that's not a house finch. And then he listened to it and he saw the spectrogram and he was like, oh shit, that's a house finch. So yeah, so you have like these weird things that come up in the population just because every bird is different. They're not all the same. They're like people. They have little differences between them. Differences in personality, what they're willing to do, how they sing, how they learn. Like, it's all the interactions between genes and their environment and how they develop. It's the golden rule for pretty much any complex organism. We had a problem over here. Some illegal exotic trading happened, and they thought they were going to get busted. And they let big cats loose, and they put up on the moors. Oh god, cats are the worst things for birds. Something like 40 million birds are killed by cats each year. They have driven some species of birds to complete extinction. The next most dangerous thing after cats are buildings. Birds crash into buildings and they die. If you don't mind me asking, what are you planning to do as a career once you finish college? So, that's what I'm doing next semester. I'm graduating undergrad in May this year, and I'm going to grad school where I'll be doing research. And once I'm done with that research, I'll be doing more research as a postdoctorate. And ultimately, if you want something that looks like that fits into like a conventional label, I'll probably end up as a professor. I will be probably like a teacher at a university, where I'll be teaching people about biology. And honestly, I think I'd be a pretty cool professor. I feel like, I don't know, if I have any success streaming, which I apparently do, I feel like teaching shouldn't be all that different from streaming. Like, you have to relay information in an entertaining and meaningful way. So long as you're doing that, you're doing it right. Mandate students to make their own bird songs for a final. Oh boy, I might give like extra credit quizzes for people who couldn't identify songs. That would be pretty cool. Self-confidence. Whoa. I mean, I'm good at presenting. I think. I'm sure you'd be great at it. Thank you. And when I'm starting out, I probably will test run it with you guys if that's a thing that you'd like. Cause I don't know. It's always super cool giving, like, cause basically it's the same thing as what I do already. You have to teach people who aren't super confident with the material or maybe not very connected with it. And you have to make them know it because they're taking the class and that's what they're paying you for. And you have to make them care about it. Hey, Tim Time. But I feel like, I don't know, you guys seem to like it. So I feel like if my students are cool like you guys, then they'll probably not mind it. I know Wolfie would be great at that if it ended up being a thing. Yeah, and I think I would enjoy kind of test running my lectures with you guys if that's a thing that anyone would ever want. Yeah, like that'd be pretty neat actually. And you guys could tell me how to make it more entertaining or like make it clearer or less intimidating. But that's a long way off. Yeah, that's a long way off. I don't know. It just, I'm happy that I have 6 viewers listening to me ramble on about Birdsong. It's a good feeling. You can even hire Big Bird to do a guest appearance. Okay. Oh, this reminds me. Someone asked me once on stream what the ugliest bird was, or like if there were ever, like if there were any ugly-looking birds. There is. It's called a shoebill stork, and this thing is fucking terrifying. This is it. This beak can crack the skull of... Oh, what was it? I think it could crack the skull of a rat. Very heavy. They look like fucking monsters. But they're birds. They're just horrendous. I know no other bird that looks this scary and this strange. This is a bird trying to swallow something. It exists. Also, that poor fucking duck. Looks like a school mascot. Honestly, it would probably be like the school mascot of like the enemy school of like some anime or something. It's just like, and now it's like the jaguars against the shoebill storks. And then you just see this formidable bird coming. Take care, Tim Time. Reminds me of Gritty. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like Gritty. Yeah, it's Gritty. It's Gritty in bird form. He does that all the time, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it's pretty much Gritty. Oh man. Yeah, it's just how it is. I don't know. Birds are weird. What other? Oh, I'm trying to think. Because I'm learning about a lot of cool birds in my ornithology class. What's another good one? Frickin' hell, that bird has half a bloody mugshot. It really does. It really, really does. I know quite a bit about peregrine falcons. Oh! You want to meet the bird that's most like a wolf? This is a Harris hawk. They hunt in packs. And they're super social. What does that bird even sound like? Death. I don't know. They live in like the desert. Some people use them for falconing. They perch on each other. They're just, I don't know, they're just super chill. Really pretty hawks. But yeah, this is the basically a wolf in a bird, essentially. Grinding souls, something like that. They hunt cooperatively. This is one being used for falconing. Really pretty. This is a red-tailed hawk. That's not a Harris hawk. You see red-tailed hawks like on the side of the highways if you look, and you can identify them when they're flying. Yeah, let me just show you, because these are super common. You've seen them and just didn't know. You see this belly band, like this stripe of feathers here? That's how you can tell it's a red-tailed hawk. They're like near highways all the time. You've probably driven by like thousands of them. And this is what they look like in the air. Red tail, belly band. You know that's a red-tailed hawk. They're all over where I live. God, it's been a while since I've done a stream like this. Alright. But my voice is getting tired, and I should probably call it. Highways are pretty good to get free roadkill. Yes. Oh, you want to see what landed in front of my car once because of roadkill? This is a turkey vulture. Really, really cool birds. You notice them because they like have their wings held up in this like shallow V shape. You see them like soaring way up. They have really good senses of smell. That is not a turkey, no. They're fucking huge. And they like to hang out in like groups of 3 or 4 or alone. But these are the trash cans. These guys are the sanitation workers of nature. They don't kill. They just pick up what was left behind, and they recycle the nutrients back into the ecosystem. In fact, it's not this vulture, but it's a different vulture. In Tibet, you can have a sky burial. They'll leave your body out, and they'll put it in like the shrine, and the vultures will eat you and take your spirit and your body into the sky. Peregrine falcons are neat and dive at like, I think the highest they've clocked diving is 350 miles an hour. They're in London, they're in New York City. They love cities because the buildings are just like cliffs, and they love cliffs. What's the difference between a hawk and a vulture? Very good question. So they're pretty closely related. Hawks are killers. They hunt down living prey and they kill it. And sometimes they'll scavenge, but they will kill. Most hawks are something called accipiters. But there are some buteo hawks. Hawks are kind of just taxonomically a mess. Vultures are specifically scavengers. They're obligate scavengers. They don't kill. They don't kill. They only eat dead things. And you can often see them because they have like this featherless sort of head. Black vultures are also super common around the US. Black vulture. They look like that. You see that hairless thing? So someone came up with the idea that that's like to keep their feathers from getting dirty, and that makes sense, but it's apparently actually for keeping them cool or warm. Because of some thermoregulation thing. I don't know. But yeah, you know what a turkey is. You know what a vulture is if it has like this. California condor is the biggest vulture. I think it's a vulture. Pretty sure it's a vulture. Yeah. It's an interesting bird. It's got like the biggest wingspan or something, I think. I don't know. Yeah, so this is a California condor. They're massive. They're huge. But they only eat dead stuff. They don't kill. Hawks will kill. I've seen a red-tailed hawk go after a mouse and kill it. Or a rabbit. They will kill. Vultures vultures are just sanitation workers. They just clean up. That's what they do. We have a problem with people shooting those things for sport. I really wish they wouldn't. Test? Oh. There it goes. Hey, some nobody. Welcome back. Yeah. California condors are super, super famous. The bird that flies the highest in the sky is called Rappel's vulture, or Rappel's griffin vulture. Nothing living goes as high as these things do. And they're vultures. They're cleanup crew. Actually, when one escaped, they had to like call planes and shit and like be like, yo, don't hit this vulture because it is probably flying as high as you are. Losing voice and isn't even Twitch sing stream. Yeah. This is what happens when you get me talking about birds, man. That being said, they sometimes do fight with each other. But usually, like, they're pretty chill. This is one trying to, like, keep anyone from noticing its kill. They're just like, nothing to see here, I'm just gonna block this off. So those are pretty cool. If you want the bird that, like, can glide for 2 months and never flap its wings, it's called the frigate bird. This thing will fly over the ocean and never touch the water. It's 2 to 4 pounds. Its wingspan is 7 feet. It's crazy. And the males look like this. These sharp beaks, so they puff up like this when they're trying to get a mate. And they will rip open each other's pouches to deflate them to compete for mates. They're nuts. But yeah, these things were found off on like Easter Island where no other bird really goes. And they never once land in the water. They can catch the slightest bit of air rising on anything and just float. That's how light they are. And they're really pretty, honestly. They're crazy. There's so much crazy shit about birds. Like, they're so cool. I'm trying to think of another cool bird. What a friggin' statement that bird is going places. Yeah. They are the master gliders, basically. They can go 2 months without touching the ground. Without touching anything. They could just up in the air. I wonder what its throat sac feels like. Probably like a deflated stress ball. I don't know. I've never touched it. I've never touched it. Oh god, there's also the ancient murrelet. How do you spell it? Murrelet. Yeah, this thing is fucking cute. But its chicks, they spend their whole life on the water. When this chick is 2 days old, it runs out of the forest where its egg was and straight into the water at 2 days old. And it's the craziest thing a 2-day-old bird in any that I know of has to do. Like, they just zip over into the water. Like, their parents, like, call them, and they have to just run into the water because their parents hate being on land. Like, flesh has a different texture than water. Yeah. I don't know. It probably, I don't know, like a flesh balloon? Like, I don't know. Okay, do me a favor. Puff up your cheeks. Like, make like a squirrel face, and then, like, pinch your cheeks. That's probably what it feels like. But, yeah, they're super small. But they're waterproof already. They can just go into the water. It's really insane. Some birds just don't like being around land, I guess. Yeah, these guys will just spend their whole lives in the water. And this is like a baby bird going off to sea. They're crazy. They're absolutely nuts. Oh my god, I could talk to you guys forever about it. It's just, god, I'm sorry. This is not what you signed up for when you logged on to Twitch today. I'm trying to I'm trying to stop myself from thinking about interesting birds and then thinking about interesting birds anyway. Oh god. Alright, one more bird for the road. What do I, what bird do I want to show you guys? One more bird for the road. Do you guys have any favorite birds that you want to learn about? I don't know. Now that this is unapologetically a bird stream, my inner squirrel is appeased by my tomfoolery. Oh yeah, you started this. You did start this, Tenshi. That you did. Oh man, I'm trying to think of like any other bird that's like rooted in mythology. I know there's the phoenix, Feng Huang, but I'm not sure what bird that's based off of. Probably some sort of peasant. Pheasant, not peasant. God damn it. It's one letter. It's an important one letter, but it's one letter. What's a cool bird? Oh! Aw, damn it, I lost it. No, but I'll be talking about birds for a long time. Like, anytime anyone has a question about birds, you can ask me in chat or even DM me and I'll tell you more than you ever wanted to know. Honestly. And I'll be happy to do so. First day of your lecture, you write in on ostrich. One day. Yeah, one day. And I'll probably make some of my content like for free too, because I don't know, I feel like it's important that gamers and just general people who don't necessarily need to go into science, like, I feel like you guys should have the joy of knowing that this shit exists. I don't know. The Great Tit has no time for peasants. Jesus fuck. Alright, one more bird for the road. Let's look at a tit. And I'm keeping the wait screen up because I'm a pussy. Alright. Great tit. Okay, thank God. This is a great tit. The bird you've all been waiting for. Behold its paralleled glory, as it is cute beyond fucking belief. Sadly not American. It's European. Small little thing, really fucking cute. This is the great tit. Not just any tit. There are lots of tits. Paris Major. The great tit. It looks like it's wearing a suit. It kind of does. Yeah, here's a coal tit, a long-tailed tit, a blue tit, and a great tit. Tits or get the fuck out. Let's see. I'm scared to scroll down. Yeah, and this is the black-capped... No, it's not. Is it? No, it is a black-capped chickadee. I guess they call it the black-capped tit in England. That's just wrong. The great tit hunter. Jesus Christ. Bird community doesn't joke about showing tits on the internet. No, but they should. They really should. Whereas if I googled tits, I imagine this would have gone much differently. I don't know why I find them so funny. Great tits spiritual meaning. I'm pretty sure that great tits can have spiritual meaning to people. I'm not sure if I want to know about that particular kink, but you know, it's out there. Yeah, so I end the stream with tits. I'm now a tit streamer, I guess. Oh god. Alright, I guess it goes down to the books that I'm a tit streamer. Shit. Look at me, just shamelessly showing my tits all over the fucking place. God damn. And I didn't even make you pay for it. You just did it. Shameless. Alright. I'm gonna give you guys someone actually entertaining now. Tits are better in Paris. I guess so, for Odin, my feathered brothers. Pretty much. Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I put you through quite a bit today, huh? Oh boy, who's streaming? Who's out there? God, looks like I'm a tit streamer now. Not like this. Always like this. Remember, we're the community of extremes. Alright. Some's internet suddenly disconnects. Alright. Let's go tell Anime that I have tits. Let's give him some love. Yeah, so do not eat or drink any questionable substances, make smart decisions, do not die. Dying is absolutely forbidden, and I will see all of you wonderful dudes at a later time. Fucking shit. I misspelt it. Raid Anime as leaders. Let's tell him about the tits. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. This was nice, it absolutely was. We should do this more often.